Good morning, and thank you once again for joining me today for another Wingman Minute, a day where we practice our positivity. Because the more we practice, the more positive energy we pull into our lives. So I'm so glad you're here with me, and I am coming to you today from London, England, where yesterday I ended up being at the Royal Shakespeare Theatre, the Globe, which the story has it's pretty amazing actually that there wasn't a Globe Theater here for many, many, many years, as it was like torn down and I don't know what it was. But the American actor and director, I don't know if you remember him, Sam Wanamaker, came over here and couldn't believe there wasn't a Globe Theater and started a whole process, which now ended up being the Globe Theater has been rebuilt. A little bit of history lesson for you. It's pretty fascinating to see exactly how people would have seen a show in Shakespeare's day. But being there, one of the things I noticed was there's a great giant poster of all the sayings that we use because of Shakespeare. All that glitters is not gold, with bated breath, be all and end all, dead as a doornail, every dog has his day. I mean, I can just go on and on and on and on. It's amazing how many different sayings there are for attributed to Shakespeare, or that he brought to us, I guess I should say. And one of them I actually saw on a little plastic wallet here. You can see it. The world's mine oyster, which of course has become in our time, the world is my oyster, or the world is your oyster. And I thought, what a great saying it is, because the world is your oyster. And sometimes, just like with an oyster, you've got to pry it open a little bit with a knife. You've got to get in there, and the harder it is to pry open, perhaps the better, the more fortunate, the more possibility that there will be a pearl inside, is what they say. But the world is just like that. We've got to pry it open. We've got to take the world, bring it to us. The world is our oyster. And I wanted to say that over and over because I've been saying it since yesterday, and it's amazing. You get that into your head and you start realizing all the opportunity, all the love, all the money, all the good fortune, all the potential for anything you want, or any goal that you desire, any manifestation you want to that you desire, you can have. So say it with me, join me, and let's together say, the world is my oyster. 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 The world is your oyster. The world is our oyster. The world is my oyster. The world is my oyster. The world is our oyster. The world is my oyster. The world is my oyster. The world is your oyster. The world is our oyster. You and I, we can make this world whatever we want it to be. That's been about 1 minute. I thank you for joining me today for another Wingman practice, because I love practicing positivity and I love practicing it with you. As always, you can follow me on YouTube at Be Your Own Wingman, on Facebook at Be Your Own Wingman, or on Twitter at Wingman Michael. Have a great day. Make the world your oyster today. And I'll see you again tomorrow. This is your Wingman Michael, signing off.